My name is Tom Patton. I was a lieutenant when I separated from the Navy after 8.5 years, wonderful 8.5 years. My time on the Intrepid, I believe I was a lieutenant junior grade the entire cruise of 1966. I served in the Navy from 63 to 71. But my first duty station with the squadron that I was on the Intrepid with was out of NES Jacksonville. The name of my squadron was the Thunderbolts, or VA 176 was a numerical number. They were decommissioned about 10, 12 years ago. We were a flight of 4 Sky Raiders were sent out as a special rescue. That day, there was a major attack on some target in North Vietnam involving 3 carriers at once, and the probability of a loss was high. We got a call that there was a plane shot down, and it had 2 crew members, but only 1 chute was seen. Pilots would do anything to rescue another pilot, and we knew if we waited to find out, is he really got a radio and making contact, it might be too late. My job was to come in last behind the helo and try to protect him in case he was attacked. The number 2 man in the flight started screaming about MiGs or something, and I saw a MiG coming at me down real low, and I'm up high. He was leaving the scene. He was either low on fuel or out of ammo. He'd given up tangling with Jim. He was heading home. And I got in a position to where I'm behind him and up high, but I didn't have a real good shot, so I started firing at him anyway to get his attention, and it worked. When I slid in behind him, I think he didn't know where I went. And I just counted 1001, 1002 and started firing, and I just was able to get all of my guns right up around his tail. And then all of a sudden, everything quit because I'd used a lot of ammo up already, and he's still flying, so I fired a missile at him, which was an air-to-ground missile. It, of course, missed, and then he flipped over and went into the clouds, and I fired another missile at him, and some people have said that somehow the other, they thought the story was that the other missile hit him. No missile hit him. He was already hit. But when I got out of the clouds and we split S down low, I was now about 500 feet, and I was ready to beam him, and the first thing I saw was an ejection. But the exciting part was the difficulty getting in, and then the really exciting part was the getting out. Just barely above an overcast, and so we have no electronic warning for missiles. The only thing you got is an eyeball, and you're just about 1,000 feet above the clouds. If they fired 1 missile at us, we probably would never have been able to dodge it. And to me, the most terrifying thing that ever happened to me as a pilot is the next 5 minutes of flying IFR with a helo. You don't know exactly where he is, you don't know where your partner is, you know there are guns and missiles down there, and praying to God nobody shoots because you can't see anything. We got through it, of course, and when we broke out underneath in a ring, there was sand right below us and the surf. We came out and there was the helo right where it was supposed to be. It was just the most gorgeous feeling. You know, I can always say that it was a unique group of people, but I suppose unique circumstances. It was also bonding because we were acutely aware of the fact that we were at the end of an era. We were the last of the prop jocks. It was the last of the silk scarf, days, and I just think we were sort of aware of, we were lucky to be involved in the, we had the love affair with the plane. I grew up with a father, and he was so proud of me, and so I guess I think about my father when I think of Veterans Day.